What's going on, everybody? It's Rocco with Rocco's Modern Survival. I am back again with another video. Today is not the chickens. I know the opening was the chickens, but it's not the chickens. Today is the quail. They are not doing too much right now. Just kind of running around and being silly. I got them some bird seed stuff in here. I like to mix up their food with that. Kind of gives them a little bit of variety. You know, people have been saying like quail really get in, kind of throw their food around and stuff like that. I tell you what, in a bucket like this, I have not been having a problem whatsoever with them getting in and throwing their food around. I thought I was going to have to make a special system for them because it'd be a lot of food waste. But I went to the Dollar Tree. I got a bowl, a little plastic bowl from them. It's a little dog food bowl is what it is, or dog water bowl. I don't know which one it was. But they just eat in there. They put their heads in, and if they do shake it around, it doesn't go very far, because you know it's such a wide bowl. But I have not had a lot of waste whatsoever. I go about 2 days in between feeding, 2 to 3 days in between feeding. It just depends if they get in kind of poop in it. If they poop in it, I dump it, because I don't want them eating their contaminated feed. But yeah, that's about it, man. These guys are doing really good with the feed. They're liking it. They haven't started laying yet. I did switch out their waterer. I had this one. I'm still keeping this one just in case you want to use it, but I switched over to this one because I haven't filled this one up in like a week, and that's what they went through in a week, in like 4 days or a week or whatever. But it is a little dirty on top. I guess they're getting on top of it and kind of sitting, which is fine. I did make their cage bigger so they could kind of fly around and do stuff. People say don't make it no more than a foot so they don't jump up and kill themselves, but you know, they are birds. They do want to fly. So my birds actually have a chance to kind of get airborne. Not really much airborne. They kind of jump around in here. They flap their wings. They have enough room to spread out. They kind of stick together most of the time, but other than that, they're doing good. They haven't started laying yet. I don't know when they're going to start laying. I'm hoping it's soon. I'm going to try to come back this week and fix these holes right here, because I don't know if these holes are big enough for an egg to fall through. And if they are laying and they fall through these, those guys will get them. Because I feed them extra eggshells and stuff. Not their eggshells, because they are not laying yet. And I did get a comment, and I want to thank the person who left that comment yesterday about the chicken eggs, or the chicken proteins and stuff like that. Like, these are my first chickens I've ever raised. I've been raising rabbits for a couple years now, about a year and a half, and I know rabbits. And since I'm trying to grow the homestead more, I want to branch out and learn more things. And with the chickens, you know, they're a huge learning curve for me because they're something new. The ducks were something new. They were a pain in the butt. I don't recommend getting ducks. But the quail are really easy to take care of. Chickens on compost is one of the easiest things to deal with. Let's check the feed. Oh, they've been scratching over here like crazy. I gotta watch. Let me see right there. They've been scratching right there. That's probably not a bad. I'm not gonna worry about it. Their feed is a little more down today. I'm not gonna worry about it until tomorrow, because tomorrow I gotta fill it up before I go to the Amish country. I'm gonna go up there and kind of piddle around for the day up in Ohio. So I will be in Ohio tomorrow on Saturday. But these guys are just, I'm only going to be there for a couple hours, and then I'm coming back home because I don't want to be up there all day. I just really want to go up there and look around. So it's one of those things. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I just wanted to bring you in for the quail today, show you them and what they're doing today. They're just acting silly, just being them. I haven't named them because I'm not going to. I haven't named the chickens either because I'm just not going to. I find it easier to not name them, just like I haven't named the rabbits. They're Mr. Brown, Mr. Gray, Mrs. Black, Mrs. Brown, Mrs. Gray. That's what they are. I don't name the babies because it's just easier not to name the babies whenever it comes time to butcher. It's still really hard because butchering a kind animal like that is just it's just a hard thing to do. You feel like a bad person doing it because you've raised these animals, you've cared for these animals, and then it comes time to actually, butcher them, and it's just really hard to do. I have a hard time doing it every time. Now, last time I butchered 11 of them, and I did not have that hard a time because a lot of them made me mad. They were scratching me and stuff when I picked them up, and we pick them up all the time. We pet them and we pick them up and we try to handle them as much as possible. So when you do pick them up, it's a lot easier. I'm gonna shut these guys up. But we saw my hand there. We this is the last batch that we just had. Mrs. Gray had them, and if you want, you know those guys. I just showed you those guys earlier. I'm gonna look for eggs real quick in all the spots that I think eggs will be at. No eggs there either. All right. I have this little hidey hole here just in case you want to get back here, and they get back there quite often. So I just kind of look around for eggs, look up top for eggs. I don't see any eggs. I do have this feed here, and I have this dirt. This potting soil is for their dust bass. They really like it. I take the bird seed as kind of throw it out there for the chickens, and they just kind of go at it. It kind of gives them a reason to cluck through everything, or scratch through everything. They go through that. They go through the compost pile. As you see, I got some extra quail feed there and stuff, so they're gonna scratch through that later. They'll eat that. They'll eat their layer feed. I actually had to go through earlier and shovel up all of this through here because it was just everything from the compost pile was scattered out into here. So every couple of days I got to come out and I got to shovel all the stuff back into the compost pile. And then they'll go through it again, and then they'll have it out here again in a couple of days, and I'll have to throw it back in there, and they'll go through it again. So it's an endless cycle with these guys, but it is a fun cycle. So I have a lot of fun doing it, and they have a lot of fun going through it. So they get their feed, and I get my I'll get my eggs soon, I hope. 4 to 6 months is what the one person said on my messages. I did read that from like 20 to 21 weeks for amberlinks. If these guys are amberlinks, I honestly don't know what they are. But yeah, she did say Tractor Supply does not label their stuff properly, and I believe she's 100% right on that. So yeah, but these guys should start laying no matter what. I mean, they are all females. That's one good thing. I don't have a rooster in here. So I'm pretty there's Mr. Ballsy. He's coming at me, or she's coming at me. I think she's the alpha. She's the top dog in here. She's just waiting for me to put my foot down so she can yeah, I moved my foot too quick. She's all big and bad until you move kind of suddenly, and then she's like, nope, I'm out. But if you're just standing still, she'll come at you. She's not aggressive or nothing. She'll just peck my foot and kind of see what I'm doing. I have a little back and forth with her. I kind of like her. The other ones are just kind of they do their own thing. But yeah, I'm gonna get that disk drive hooked up to my computer soon because I don't have it. I have to get an external, and then I'll get my antivirus software up so I can get my editing software going again, so I can get the camera out here for you guys so you can watch these girls all day long. All right, so I'm probably gonna mount it right there where the shovel's at. If it's not gonna be there, it's gonna be over here. I'm not sure yet where I'm gonna put it at, but it's either gonna be right there or it's gonna be right there. So I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. I want to see where I can get the best view of these girls at, because most of the time, I'd say all day long, they spend their time in the compost pile. So I'd like to be able to let you guys just watch them. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless y'all. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, and just survive strong and live long. All right. I just hope everyone the best out there, and I just hope with the hard times coming up that everyone stays safe, because a lot of bad stuff's about to come. Don't freak out for Christmas this year, guys. I know they're trying to say that we're gonna have shortages on all of this stuff. just remember the true meaning of Christmas. It's not about the gifts. It's not about the presents. It's not about how much you got to spend on somebody. It's about the people that you spend it with. All right. I've already did my Christmas shopping. I always get mine done like the end of September, beginning of October. I don't wait. I never have. I don't ever want to wait. I gotta buy a few things for my son still, but that's stuff that is easy to buy and stuff I know they won't have a shortage on because it's, you know, popular stuff. So yeah. But that's about it for today's, guys. If you can't afford the gifts this year, don't worry about them. You know, just worry about your family. She's getting a little closer to me. She's coming after my foot. But just remember what the true meaning of Christmas is all about. So, like always, guys, have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there.